Today I'll be defining what is an influencer to me, the acts of a good and the acts of a versus of the acts of a bad influencer, and somebody that I believe has influenced me, but not only me, millions of people across the world. To me, an influencer is someone who affects a certain group of people, whether negatively or positively, to live or follow a certain way. It can honestly be anybody, whether it's your parents or whether you're influencing one person or you're influencing millions of people. Just some people are more considered an influencer because like they're on a global platform with more people following them. But I still believe an influencer is anyone that influences anybody in general. I also believe influencers bring unity in some type of way, whether it's for a negative reason or a positive reason. In some way, shape, or form, they bring people together for a certain cause. A good influencer to me is someone who encourages others, like saying positive things others, and has good morals. Good morals maybe being something like integrity. And the reason I say this is because as an influencer, people follow you. Everywhere you go, they look to you as an example. And if people are looking to you as an example, and our goal is to better America as a people and as a whole, then you encouraging people and telling them, okay, you can do this, and showing them their talents and saying like, oh, you can go above and beyond where you're not, where right now you make it feel low and you don't feel like you're going above and beyond, and saying, okay, helping others and serving others, then it's helping America as a whole. People pursuing after their dreams, even though they felt like they couldn't do it at a certain time. And if everyone's helping people and if everyone is encouraging people, that means like we're bettering America, and America is becoming better as a whole, and America is like advancing, and it's not staying stagnant because we're influencing people, just like earlier what the doctor says when he was like, you love somebody, and then that love slowly just moves around. And if we're influencing people to help and encourage, then that is slowly working in the people in America, which eventually helps us reach where we need to be. And I believe the bad influencer is completely opposite from that, basically minimizing people around them, like cursing a lot and disrespectful. The reason I say this is because, just like I said before, as an influencer, people follow you, and if you're showing an example where you're minimizing people and you're bringing them down, then it's not helping us as a whole in America. And the reason I say cursing, because like if we're trying to aim towards a better place, there's just a certain image that you have to keep. And if we're influencing people to curse a lot or be disrespectful, then it's kind of not keeping that image, and it's not helping us as a whole become better, for like not teaching people to be respectful and kind and encourage and help others get better. The person I chose as an influencer to me was Jesus Christ. I know, yeah, religion, but it's just the reason I chose this is because he has kind of affected my life in such a way. I know that if I didn't get to know and read the Bible or learn about Christ, I would not be aiming to try to love and care for the people around me. It's just the reason I chose him is the main fact that, if you don't know the story, the fact that Jesus Christ came and he died, and he died like for the sins of people, like, and he sacrificed his life for the sake of others. And he taught his disciples that we should serve one another and love one another, encourage and comfort and be kind. And I think that is just to me, that's just an amazing example to follow. And you see millions of people in the world following that example today, still following Christianity, believing in Christ, and aiming to like walk in the love of God. And one of the quotes he says, or I like, is, he says, "This is my commandment: love each other in the same way I have loved you. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friend." The reason I love this quote is because he's not literally saying lay down your life, but he's kind of figuratively speaking, be willing to sacrifice your life, which whether it's resources or whether it's time, to help those around you. And that's love. For one of the, like, the way this like impacts me is a lot of times I finish my homework or I'm done doing what I have to do, but my sister needs help or my friends needs help and they're just going through something. And at times I'm just like, bro, like, do I really want to help this person right now? Like, I want to be able to join my time, play my piano, work on music, do something. But then, like, this reminds me, like, dang, I'm called to love people. Like, life is just deeper than me. Life is just deeper than me doing what I want. But if somebody else needs my help, I must be willing to sacrifice my time and to sacrifice that desire to meet this person's need, because I am called to love, and hope that as I love this person, the love that I give them, they will spread that love to others. And we can ultimately lead to a nation or a place or in a world where we can just walk in love and kindness.
Fidler, I think your mic may have cut out for a second.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Fidler. I don't know if you can hear me.
Versus a bad influencer.
I think your mic may have cut out for a second there. Could you repeat what you said?
What I said is, the questions I have is, what are some things you believed I missed when describing how a good influencer acts versus a bad influencer?
Hey, and due to the time, what we're gonna do, if you would like to answer that question, if you would just please answer it in the chat box, because we do have one more speaker that we would like to get to, so that we can get ready to close out this session to prepare for the next session, which starts in 30 minutes.